So I know that there's been a couple of days since my last Legends video, and I know that you guys are all waiting on fun new stuff from the expansion that just released, and I apologize. It's coming. I'm back to recording. Life happens, and I just, let's just say I got invaded in my personal life, and that meant not making fun videos here. So for today, because there is one day left in the Gauntlet, I thought I would share with you what I'm playing in the Gauntlet today as I play catch-up. And it's not anything cool or pretty. It's just Prophecy Battlemage. But some folks might have forgot that that was actually a thing. So I felt like just kind of reminding you that if you're given the core set and then like new stuff, sometimes just playing an old school deck that was good in the core set is good enough. And so this is it. So anyway, I'm gonna go play a couple games on this just because, you know, I feel like I owe you guys that much. If I'm gonna show you a list, then let's go play in the event. Again, sorry, normally I would like to release a video giving you a deck list for the event before the event, or at least on the first day of the event, but you know, this is sadly what I have to work with here. So we're gonna do this, and then for the next week coming, again, I'm back to recording. We're gonna have videos once again. I apologize. I'm sorry. And yeah, let's go ahead and lead off with this, and we'll see what they respond with, whether or not we're gonna go Elit or Scimitar. There is an argument to be made about holding this back because you might get more triggers. But if it gets to attack for 2, it's kind of equally as good. Alright, so we have to hope they don't have a Crown Quartermaster or something, because we, especially with this top deck, we are going to go ahead and use the Scimitar here. And the next turn, if it survives, we get to pile on the damage. Because of the Elit plus the dagger plus some triggers from this. I mean, we're looking at, oh, their Prophecy Battlemage as well. Well, this is gonna go horrible. Alright, well, let's get in there, I guess.
Trolls take you.
This, could be, yeah, a bummer.
I'm ready for you.
Alright, well, we got a bit of a mirror going on. It's the first time I've ran into the mirror during this event. Interesting. Naturally, I'm like, hey, you guys should play Prophecy Battlemage. I think it's pretty good. And then we run into the mirror. Like, literally, it's the first time all event I've run into it. So, I was under the impression I was pitching out some sort of PSA, but turns out I was wrong. Are they gonna stop attacking here? What? What? Alright, well, we'll give them free tempo. No? No free tempo? Okay.
I keep a spare blade in my boot.
Maybe they got the lightning bolt in hand. They'll trade here, bolt this, and then pass, since they didn't attack last turn. If they don't have the bolt and this thing gets a turn to do what it wants, we are, I think, in good hands here.
I will have your men.
7, 8, 12. Oh. I am not running these. I probably should be. And they had the bolt. Well, I probably should be running these, but I am not running the sharpshooters in my version. I went for a cool even number. Let's do this. And I guess we'll just do this and pile it on, right? Because that gets them down into bolt range. So if they hit us, we can maybe Prophecy Bolt for the win. It's a really important value to get them down to. Yeah, they get the trade here. We also, if we top deck our third Afflicted Elite, we get the job done that way. If we top deck a Camlorn, we get the job done that way. We have a lot of ways to potentially get this damage in, but that is not one of them. Well, let's do this and see what we hit.
We stand united.
And I guess we'll do this and pray. There's a good chance we still lose here. I think that we made the right call overall. But I think we're only going to get the one rune break. I have to assume they've got a mace or something. Alright, that might have been enough to save us. And it was. Okay, Prophecy Battlemage! I'm also not running Withered Hand Cultist. I don't think Withered Hand in just core set and Jaws is worth it. I don't think there's enough actions that you really want to disrupt. I mean, there's Ice Storm and that's about it. Jumping into another game here. But I could see the argument for the Sharpshooter. I went for, as I was starting to say, the cool even 20 prophecies so that you're averaging just 2 per game, right? If you get 5 runes here and 50 cards in your deck, 20. That's the math, right? You're averaging two prophecies per game. I think that's enough. No 2-drop, but we've got a lot in the deck, so I think this is fine. Reeve is a really powerful 4-drop. And we have a fighting 1-drop, which is, you know, reasonable when we're not on the ring. So up against Mage, though, this... Yeah, see, we found a 2-drop. This could be an issue if it's a old-fashioned control mage. As I said, I'm not running Withered Hand Cultists. But maybe we're lucky. Maybe it's some kooky invade mage or something. Hey! Maybe it's some kooky invade mage, he says.
We stand united.
Don't underestimate me.
For the most part, I think you still just play to the field lane here and you don't put too much into this. We will drop a Camlorn over here this next turn just as a, like, contest it sort of thing. And we're also going to do this because I don't want to leave that up to give them a better way to kill this. So if they invade here, obviously this comes out of range for us to be able to whack it. And there's the invade. Unexpected arrival. Wow, what a rip. Like, of all the things they could have ripped there.
By Akatosh, I will end you.
Really wish that we had a better hand than what we do. We'd love a 2-drop to pair with this Harpy, but... Oh! Channeler was like maybe worst case scenario for us. Alright. This is better than a healing potion, and it rolled a drain. Well, GG. Like literally that was in itself, that was a one shot, like, I just won the game. So yeah. For the people who are wondering like why people complain about invade, just so we're clear here, I don't think it's because the mechanic is overpowered. It's that stuff like that happens where you lose and it wasn't to skill at all. Because make no mistake, like, we're not winning this game now. There is exactly 0 chances that we win this game, unless we can race them now, which we can't.
Silent.
We can't because they gained way too much health. We might have had a shot at racing them before, but...
I have no fear of you, cowardly skeever.
Yeah, I cheated myself out of a damage there, out of the tilt. But yeah, in case you're wondering, like, when you ever see complaints about, like, you know, oh, invade is frustrating to play against, that right there is, like, textbook reason why.
Be silent.
Ominous insects. They dare face me?
It's the best we got. Wow. Channeler, huh? Channeler when this... So they rolled an extra invade from their unexpected arrival. Oh, and they run Dawn's Wrath. I guess I'm not even mad about that, but they rolled an extra invade from their unexpected arrival into
We stand united.
a prophecy channeler that also rolled drain. So they gained 6 health. Like, oh, and it got charged. And, yeah.
Prepare yourself.
And this will get charged for sure. Oh, it didn't. I mean, it doesn't matter. There's no way that we can deal enough damage here. The only thing we have going for us is that they have to break a rune here. So maybe we win. If we roll... No, that's not enough. I was going to say, if we roll 3 Fate Weavers and they don't have Ice Storm or another Dawn's Wrath, then we have a shot at winning. But... This will just eat a Javelin. Or a Crisis, sure, doesn't matter. And now it's officially, I think... Got 2. There's just still a chance that this doesn't always give charge and drain, but...
Watch yourself now.
I mean, I guess we'll just do this to do it, but it doesn't matter. It's over! All on the back of that literally those 2 events. So Unexpected Arrival pulling this out of all of the ones that it could have into the channeler off the top. Sure. Let's give them back this one so that they can play it again and get even more drain. We're just gonna do them a favor.
A taste of Lord Dagon.
Ooh. And they're still at 30. Yay! Anyway, so outside of insane high rolls, I still think the deck is solid. We were well on our way to winning, I think, until they hit literally those 2 exact events. It's also my first loss of this run, so it is what it is, but hopefully, if you're looking for a deck and you haven't done it yet, you have good results with Prophecy Battlemage. I do think that it's actually really strong in the Gauntlet meta. For the most part, I have been running into a lot of other aggressive decks, and it's a good counter to them. Yeah, occasionally you run into Control Mage, Invade, rolling Channeler off of their prophecies, but outside of that, you should have pretty good results. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, may you walk on warm sands.